right. We are ready to go live. We got the crew rolling in. So we're going to jump right in because no time like the present. Welcome, welcome everybody. So happy to be here. And he's not going to stay with me, but I know there's folks, there's already some folks seeing. So I'm gonna have my co-host say hello very quickly. This is Normal. He's so happy to be a part of the stream. He is not going to stay and hang out though. He's definitely going to run away as soon as there he goes. And he's off. So there you go. We got the cat after all. I didn't think we were going to, but we made it happen. Normal hated it. Normal hates most things. He's much more pleasant now than he used to be. There was a time. There was a time where he was not what I would describe as a particularly happy cat. He came to us out of very unfortunate circumstances. I am happy to say we have a we do have a host of new emotes in the chat. So enjoy those. And all the alerts remain the same set of alerts we've had for some time. But we are back. We are in Planet Coaster. And I am prepared, if need be, to bring in the old doc so that we can start planning Perryland together. Because this is, as much as this is something I will be doing, this is something I do see as being fairly collaborative. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump straight into Sandbox, and we're just going to start from nothing. I have very little plan for this. I just caught view of the chat. That's true. Adam NX67 providing at least one of those. That's right. Tobias is in there now. There's room for growth on a few. I was looking at some potential busters, some others. There's gonna be an alert. I'm gonna set it really at a very affordable price, something very low, because we use it all the time. We definitely need an alert that's the Martin Short character from Arrested Development shouting, "To the nuts! Not higher, eye level!" We definitely need that. Normal is desperately trying to figure out how he's going to move the heavy cat scratching post that I have holding the door shut so that he can open the door and scurry away. Eventually he'll give up and he'll come back to that cat bed behind me, but could be a little while. All right. So we're working collectively. We need to create the roller coaster of love, and throughout the whole ride, the Red Hot Chili Peppers play. So let's see. We're kind of working together here. Let's go ahead and pick what our biome is going to be. My thought is I think the easy one to go with for the time being is probably grassland. And if we do that, we don't have to do a whole lot to it, I think. So that's where my instinct takes us. So we're going to call this Perryland and go ahead and say start new and see what happens. Yeah, just because Lion King, I could see that. Boy, Normal is desperately trying to figure out how to move stuff so he can open a door. Buddy, you are just failing. Had to grab a picture. My go live didn't go live on Instagram. Why is Instagram having such a hard time? Okay, I think it's going to get there. It's trying. All right. He's going to be fine. He should be in here. Oh, no, he's making some progress. He might get out after all. I literally just put a cat scratching post in front of the door. And so if he scratches it just the right way, it might move. All right, so here's what they start us with. They do give us some basic controls here. So select. We got camera pan. Okay, good. Scroll and zoom and rotate. All right, I like that. That's easy. All right, we got our pan. We got our... My center click is not working so great. There it goes. Okay. It's just being real picky. All right, I'm gonna give in and let the cat out. He's gonna be a giant baby like that. So hang tight. Go, bud. Go ahead. Go ahead. There you go. He's over there being all mad and being all angry and breaking all the rules. And then the second I give him permission to go, he just looks at me like, "You don't want me to hang out?" Yeah, I don't know. I think Instagram's a little bit broken at the moment. That's all right. Screw it. Hey, like Adam NX67's pointing out, if people wanted to know we were alive, they could just be on the Discord. They'd know. I mean, I didn't post it there. I probably should. Adam NX67 will post that I'm live there. He'll throw the link into the Discord. Gonna have to make him an admin, I think. Get him all of the Nightbot controls. Speaking of, we got a big week this week. We have Pro Wrestling Grind in just a couple of days. Uh, we had I was on NPR today in the afternoon, and that went really well. And I know a lot of people have been very interested. Yeah, exactly. It's broken. All right, so they've started us with a pretty nice little plot of land here, and we just need to figure out what is our plan. How do we want to set things up? Now, obviously, this is our way into the park right here. And it is nice that they really have sort of, I'm just going to see, is there an alternate button that I can hit here? No. No. Yeah, show more controls. Good enough. All right. So the folks very clearly want in. They're walking right up and then giving up. So we gotta give them a way in. Got to start a stampede of water buffaloes. Prince. Okay. I know. You're giving away the finish. All right. Let's scroll on over here. In fact, let's scroll way out and let's see how much of our land can we actually see. Okay, I see the line. Sort of a big square. All right. All right. Well, that's okay. So we need to make an entrance now. Are we going to do like Main Street USA? Hey, Knee Goblin. Welcome in, my friend. Happy to see you, Max. Um, so we got to figure out, do we want like a Main Street USA and then hubs like how Disneyland works, which I mean obviously is right where my brain goes. Do we want like a mini land you have to get through to get into other stuff? This is where it gets complicated. And what are the lands that exist in Perryland? Like what's in my theme park? This is why I'm keeping the Google Doc nearby. Um, so I'm actually going to keep that out for the moment. We're going to load that up and work on that for just a sec. So I'm thinking we do sort of have like a Main Street USA type land, right? We got to have like a way in that gets to like a hub. I don't know if there's monster trucks that I can put in this. I kind of hope that there are. Dinosaur enclosure. I'm not against it. I mean, I got we got the guys right here. I mean, they're always nearby. Speaking of, if we pop that show a toy, I I got a pile of toys from a fan, a whole box of them that arrived today that I have to open. Well, it doesn't take much to trigger that off, does it? All right. We're going to go ahead and we are going to open this up. Let's see. All right. There we go. Okay. So there's two sets here. And one I'll show as a complete set. I'll show all three for this first show a toy. The others are going to come one at a time, but there's a bunch in this box. And this set, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have these. Let's as always, I got to see what the year is. These were released by CBS in 1983. These are a year older than I am. Johnny, by God, Torres. We just had our first show a toy popped. And I actually have some that I got in the mail from a fan today. So that's what we're doing. I got this little 3-pack that I'm going to show all at once. We got all three of them here. 1983, made by CBS. We have Alvin with his harmonica. We got Simon playing the guitar. And if we got Alvin, we got Simon. That means we got Theodore on the drums. These sick little figures of Alvin, Simon, and Theodore of the Chipmunks. And yeah, these I'm so psyched to have these. These fit exactly the right size with like all my other little minifigs. So that's one set that was sent to me today. The other one is bigger, more obscure, and I'm going to have to show them one at a time. I'm going to look at them off camera right now. Nickabeans is thrilled with that emote. Yeah, that's right. You know who acted with them? CHIPMUNK. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, so sick. Okay, cool. The other ones I may have to take a second and do a little quick Googling because I want to get some specific information when we do look at them. But no rush. We got a whole stream. We're working on Perryland. We're trying to figure out what we got here. Big Obscure is Perry's nickname. Boy, isn't that the truth? In every regard. All right. So I'm thinking I'm going to scroll back up in the chat here because Adamatic67 had some ideas. Water Slide, Casey Jr., Mountain Railroad, Elephant Graveyard, Space Mountain, but with less Ric Flair. So I like that these are almost all like knockoffs of Disney rides. Yeah, the new emotes go hard. I'm real happy with these two in particular. I like the the stretchy, bouncy Perry buddy. That one killed me. Is this We Didn't Start the Fire? All right. So what I'm thinking is we definitely need like some sort of main street, but what's the main street called for Perry? Is it like the pit party? Are we walking through like a monster truck track? And then maybe at the end, instead of like the partner statue in Disney, do we have like a giant monster truck? Bad Street USA? That's not bad. Is it Bad Street USA? The Goblin says, I'm going to try to go to Blitz on the 14th. Well, you will be in luck, my friend, if you make it, because having a big rematch with Azure at that, defending my Blitzkrieg Pro Jensen Championship, we are going one-on-one in a street fight. You're getting Bunkhouse Perry, a rare occurrence. Oh, that's right. It could be Mad Street USA. Yeah, mutually assured, delightful walk. Hey, Cody Brooks, welcome in, my friend. Already taking advantage of those new emotes. I love to see it. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Mad Street USA is the answer. Yeah, I think that's probably it. Bad Street, Atlanta, GA. And then off of there, I'm thinking because this game is you know, it's a lot. I don't want to get bogged down in things. Let's think of like maybe like two lands just to get started. I'm thinking four lands is kind of the way to go. But if we start with two, it gives us something to do. And there's like so many different things we could do. We could have like a future world. You know, I've done so much playing of that Monster Truck Land. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we definitely did Monster Truck Land. Truckland. Truckland. Um, so like there, I feel like there's a future world because my obsession with like retro future art and like old school sci-fi art. Um, we definitely, obviously, there's a wrestling land in there somewhere. I think it's sort of the equivalent of like Fantasyland, only instead of the carousel, we have the merry-go-round, right? That feel right? I so Johnny Torres, I'm fairly certain that I start with most of that stuff because I'm just doing sandbox mode, but we'll see. We'll see what we have to. Um, yeah, so some kind of future world. I think wrestling land. I don't know. I don't know what we'll call that. Like yeah, and then I don't know. I feel like beyond that it all just turns into like what can I put in here that looks like Disney? Because that tends, I mean, like Toyland, Toyland. Like I make a lot of toys. Suplex City, Frontierland gonna go hard. Yeah, it's true. All right, I think for now, let's see what we can do to put like a front gate here and then build out like our little main street because there's going to be a lot and there's such a steep learning curve on how everything works here. So let's go ahead and let's look at shops and facilities. And let's see, we need like opening gate or like ticket stuff. Yeah, here we go. Park entrances. Ooh, we got this is like the classic Disneyland entrance, the fairy tale castle park.
Bobby, Al Yankovic blew his brains out in the late 80s after people stopped buying his records.
Hey, hey, Joey Nails, welcome in, getting us, inching us ever closer all the time to that sub goal. Currently at 29 out of 40. We are rolling right up on it. Joey Nails, happy to see you, buddy. How are you? How was the weekend? Little Joey Bacabella getting out doing the shows. I know you were up at Limitless. I bet it was a great time. Had to fill in for your dear papa as he's off on a cruise, if memory serves. Wow. Okay, we got like a Star Wars ticket entrance here. Oh man, these are something. Okay. For my money, I feel like I kind of want to go. Do we go future right off the bat? No, that's crazy, right? Maybe like Fairy Tale Market Park entrance might be cool. A little bit like a King Richard's Fair kind of vibe. Very tired, had to plow this morning. Is that a euphemism, Joey Nails? You working blue in my chat? Ursula Graham, welcome back. Hey, hey, that's right. You saw me doing Planet Coaster, and you knew it was time to come back. Well, welcome back, my friend. Ferris wheel, merry-go-round. Old Bluey Nails. Yep, with his very famous Bluey cartoon. Yeah, I actually kind of like this as what's gonna go here. Yeah, like I kind of dig this. I think I'm gonna put it back just a little bit here, though. And I'm going to try to make this a little bit wider so that people can use multiple entryways. Let's see what the back end looks like. Oh, I like that as the entrance. Okay, cool. I'm into that. I'm into it. I was trying to see how I'm part of LMK's Twitch. Nail grabber, baby nail grabber. I can't believe I gave up animation rights. Yes, Joey Nails. Joey Nails is getting in. He knows. He's learning the ways of Arrested Development. He's figuring it out. It's giving Dollywood, hey, that's high praise. All right, where's my paths? Because I need to continue this path, but I want
to have to do the work, and he did. The destruction was awesome. I knew the thief was either dead or real shook up. I yelled at him, "Come out and surrender, or Kong would attack again."
Come out and surrender, or Kong will attack again. Encrypted Cryptid, welcome in. Joey Nails, thank you for the 500 bits. Always cheering along. Hey, look, I'm so happy you're watching the show. Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying the show so far? How many episodes in are you? The folks here are going to have questions because this is an Arrested Development loving crowd. Let me tell you. Okay, I want this to be wider. Can I make it wider? No, maybe not. Maybe it has to stay. Oh. All right, let's increase the length. Let's make the angle snapkins. Well, yeah, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
You can't give up. You gotta stand right up. You gotta run to a window and say, "Hey, these floors are dirty as hell. I'm not gonna take it anymore."
Let's go, Encrypted Cryptid. That's right. We got there's a crew. Oh, Hype Train. Yeah, the Crazy Train monster truck. Which reminds me, March 22nd, Sunday, Hartford, Connecticut, Monster Jam. We're doing it. We're doing the meetup.
But in this business of show, you have to have the heart of an angel and the hide of an elephant.
But you've never actually had an audition.
Well, excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes, 3/22, March 22nd. It'll be the day after Pro Wrestling Grind in March, a Sunday. We are doing the meetup at Monster Jam. And I will have info very soon going up on the Discord. Telling everyone what section we're going to be in. Because Johnny Torres and I will probably be the first two to snag our tickets. And then we're gonna tell everyone so we can all try to get somewhere nearby.
You can't give up. You gotta stand right up. You gotta run to a window and say, "Hey, these floors are dirty as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore."
Thank you, Nicka Beans. Everybody, it must have been payday for everybody recently because all of a sudden we're all.
No denying how important this matchup is as now Ryan Mooney on the shoulders.
The crucifix. Where we go? Perry, go! Run!
Let's go.
Crash landing.
You guys, this hype train's crazy. We completed level 1. Let's go. We are at a level 2 hype train on a Tuesday night. Doing some very slow, methodically moving. Oh yeah, we want Main Street to be thick like that, because if there's one thing we know about Perry Von Vicious, it's that he loves selling merch. And that is the purpose of Main Street USA. All right.
Bobby, Al Yankovic blew his brains out in the late 80s after people stopped buying his records.
Joey Nails, thank you so much, my friend.
I'm Ken Brew along with Mike Galloway, and there is the latest creation, Alan Gaines' new baby, the Orange Blossom Express.
That's right. Hype train. There's multiple train monster trucks. Yeah, Bobby Orlando landing himself a sub.
Can't give up. You gotta stand right up.
What is going on?
Say, hey, these floors are dirty
as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore. If there's one thing Perry loves, it is selling merch. So we need a nice
But in
big
this
fat
business
main
of
street
show,
like that.
you have to have the heart
You guys,
of an
what's
angel
going on?
and the hide
of
an
elephant. Joey Nails
But you
with
never
all
actually
the
had
gift
an
subs. Encrypted Cryptid with the bits. Joey Nails with more bits. Nicka Beans with more bits.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
You can't give up. You gotta stand right up. You gotta run to a window and say, hey, these floors are dirty as hell,
and I'm not gonna take it anymore. Adam and X67 with the on-screen celebration, sending the emote he made all across the screen. Oh man, you guys are having a blast here. Look, I have used an entire look at this. The sun is setting on our park. I have used an entire construction day laughing at the hype train as it builds. Oh man, thank you all so much. What a Tuesday night. We are plodding slowly at this, but worth every penny, I think. Let's see if we can spin this around. Yeah, I think we need some paths coming off of this up to the road here, I think. So we're gonna go back into paths. I'm gonna keep the same one because I want it to match. We're gonna make it thinner. You're all watching me learn how this game works in real time, which is really interesting. I hope everyone noticed I'm wearing a different Disney Parks Hawaiian shirt today because yes, I have multiple different, sunrise.
But here's Perry Von Vicious.
Hooking up the attacks man.
Uh-oh, CPA taking the ride.
Arms out, ticket punched. Round the way. Perry go round.
Hell yeah. Joey Nails says, "Can I have my own emote, Perry?" You know, Joey Nails, I don't. Honestly, at this point, you're basically a channel sponsor. I don't see why not. And I bet I can find a good one for you. Let me see what I can come up with. I can't do it right now on the stream, but we can certainly give it a shot for tomorrow. I'm gonna try to see if I can make it, because we need one for when you come rolling into the chat, right? Like that's the deal. Like we got to have one when you show up. We got to have one that people can put in, because like for me, when I show up in a stream on other channels, I see people just start throwing that one in. I need you guys doing a dance together as the emote. You guys like that new one? That's a fresh picture too, with me in the ring jacket. That's from this weekend at Blitzkrieg Pro. Okay, come on. Okay, we got to make that angle snap a little bit less because I want to go right to there. And now let's make the length less. And let's just, boom, complete it. There we go. Nice, nice. Now I want to come up because we want a mirror. We want this to be as similar as possible. It doesn't have to be exact. Okay, cool. All right, back to shops and facilities. I like what we have here so far. This is looking pretty good. Okay. Yeah, we're off to a solid beginning. Guys, this is just the beginning for Perryland. We're just getting started. Like Thriller? Thriller. Honestly, Thriller could be...
At the Coliseum in Richmond, I'm Ken Brew along with Mike
Joey
Galloway,
Nails.
There is the latest creation.
Joey Nails puts us up to level 4 hype train. Oh my goodness. Yo, I need a longer New Kids alert, right? We need more new kids for sure. Oh my goodness. You guys, we are going nuts on the channel. Guys, I hope you are hyped for this meetup. We are going to have a great time. We got pictures to take. We got monster trucks to see. And right now, we gotta work on putting in some shops. We need stuff for people to do. They gotta get some food. They gotta buy souvenirs for sure, because that's what it's all about, right? Right? I had a good weekend this weekend at Blitzkrieg. We're gonna be doing a lot more toy making on the channel very soon, because man oh man, I am out of toys. I have sold all the Perry toys. We are out of the half human, half monster truck. We are out of the retro style Perry figures. So we're going to need new figures. We're going to need a new version of Perry. We're going to need the muscle figures I got to get done. And I keep thinking about it. Maybe you guys can help me out. Let's brainstorm in the chat while I look for the buildings I want to put in here. I need to do like a set of the muscle figures. I don't want to just sell one. I want to sell at least two, like me and a villain, and maybe a ring or something, or maybe just me and the villain. What's the villain? Like, I don't necessarily want to use another wrestler from the show, because, I have to get their permission, and that gets a little complicated. And if I'm on a show they're not on, then it doesn't feel right to sell it. Do I make up my own villain? Who's my villain? Is it a generic like character? Am I going to make like some kind of abominable snowman or something, or some swamp creature? Matt Cardona would be down. Yeah, the licensing's hard with him, signed right now. All right, so I'm thinking our main street here is going to be sort of monster truck themed. Right? Like something sort of car theme. Hear me out. You Rip, Delmy, Grind 3-pack. Grind multi-packs has been something I've wanted to do for a while. I wanted to do them in packs of 4. Again, it gets complicated because
You gotta stand right up. You gotta run to a window and say, "Hey, these floors are dirty as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore."
Joey Nails keeping that hype train alive, keeping it moving. Are we gonna top out at level 4? Is that where it all ends? We got 2 minutes left on that hype train. You never know. Monster Truck Perry. Oh, Monster Truck Perry versus Rich Snob Perry. Encrypted, you're a genius. Oh my god. Oh my, this is why you crowdsource. Because there's geniuses in the crowd. Let's go.
You gotta stand right up.
Right?
You gotta run to a window.
100 bits for encrypted cryptid.
These floors are dirty as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
The Perry cinematic universe, absolutely. Hey, so if we hit level 5. I'll dig it out on YouTube. I made a character study video while the world was shut down that was every version of Perry slumped together into one video. It's buried in my YouTube, kind of hidden. Sorry, Perry, did you plan on talking tonight? Now we got to show a toy. Boy, this theme park's going to be slow going, but I don't mind it. I am A-okay with it. Across the Perryverse. Wow!
The destruction was awesome. I knew the thief was either dead or real shook up. I yelled to him, "Come on, surrender, or Kong will attack again."
So,
a coward?
Whoa.
Would a coward have this?
Yes.
What the hell is that?
These are my words, Mother. From Army.
These are my words, Mother,
Seal
from
is
Army.
for marksmanship. And the gorilla is for sand racing.
There it is. Level 5. Level 5. Okay.
Alan Gaines' new baby, the Art Blossom Express.
Oh my goodness. Nicka Beans, Joey Nails, Encrypted, everybody going crazy. We're getting more alerts. Okay, hang on. That was another. Okay. All right. So first things first, okay? I got 2 things I gotta redeem while we... Joey Nails, still also little Joey Bacabella. Oh, we'll be acting like Buster, yeah!
These floors are dirty as hell,
And I'm not gonna take it anymore. So, I have to give a little bit of backstory on this. I may have shown this on stream before. I got this at a toy store while I was hanging out with Levi Shapiro. To many, this will look like an AWA Remco Iron Sheik figure, which were all based on the He-Man figures. This is not that. This is actually a knockoff. There were a lot of knockoff companies that used the same molds. And one of those companies was a company called Soma, S-O-M-A. They actually made a whole series of knockoffs of the WWF Hasbro figures, which were my favorite figures. They're what my retro toys are designed after. They're what Heels and Faces do theirs after. My favorite toy line for action figures. But they also wanted to compete with Kinnikuman and the Keshi figures, the little muscle figures. Which we're doing some designs of. And so they designed their own knockoff versions of those as well. Very stylized, very chibi little fat guys. And this is their sort of knockoff of Hulk Hogan, complete with bald head, horseshoe hair, Fu Manchu mustache, championship belt. But because they were basing him on his Japan look, he has his cape from when he was, for those who don't know, he was Ichiban. In Japan. That was the name he used. He was number 1. These are pretty rare. These are hard to find. This is from 1990. Oh, God, it's so hard to read. 1996. No, wait. 1986? 1986. Excuse me. 1986. And they're very much in the style of some of the fatter little muscle figures. Now, this is one of these. What's amazing about these is that this was sent to me by a fan who knows I like bootleg figures. They sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They sent me 7 from that series. So I got a lot more in the tank for Show a Toy. You guys got the hype train going so good. I have to turn off my space heater. It's heating up in here. All right, I did promise. We're in the middle of trying to make a theme park here, but it ain't happening because you guys keep that hype train a-rolling. I did promise I would dig through my YouTube and find the Perry character study that is all of the Perrys over the years. So I'm gonna find that now, because I know it's here somewhere. And it might be a little bit buried, but I know it's here. I think it's on this playlist, probably. It was something that I released very quietly after. I'm out of iced coffee, Johnny Torres. I'm rolling on just water as soon as someone forces me to hydrate.
But in this business of show, you have to have the heart of an angel and the hide of an elephant.
But you've never actually had an audition.
Well, excuse me. Excuse me.
All right, let's see. I know I'm getting close to it because it was just here it is. It was just pre Human Monster Truck era. It was right before I became the Human Monster Truck, when I was trying to figure out the idea of being Uncle Sid's favorite nephew. So I'm going to drag this in. And this is my unused character piece showing the different versions of Perry Von Vicious. Hype chest. Oh, we completed it. What level did we end up at? Choo-choo. Yo, we made it to 27% of level 5. You guys are out of control. You guys are completely out of control, and I love it. You guys, this is great. Thank you all so much. All right, we're gonna put this up into HD. This is the promised, because we made it to level 5 hype train. This is the unreleased Perry character study showing the different eras of Perry Von Vicious. We can make that a little louder.
I'm just a little crazy.
Cause the players gonna play. Haters gonna hate. I've never seen a diamond in the rough. Haters gonna hate.
It's alright, I'm just a little crazy.
There it is.
Just a little crazy.
I'll save other obscure Perry skits and promos for additional hype trains. Yeah, that was Psycho Perry. Yeah, Johnny Torres knew every version of that. Yeah, but that had multiple versions of Rich Guy Perry. That had early Mad Perry that was sort of in like a red captain's outfit for some reason, and it had World just barely shut down. I filmed that in the first 3 weeks of COVID. But yeah, it had World just shut down. I had just started being Uncle Sid's favorite nephew, Perry. All right, I think, let's see. What do we want to throw in here? Mad Perry gives me Battleship the movie vibes. Yo, you're not mistaken. Like that's pretty spot on. Yeah, kind of nailed it. All right, I know I'm gonna want to put in some like scenery as well, but let's go ahead. Let's drop like you know what? I want something right here, something that like catches the eye as soon as you walk into the park, right? Yeah, and I think we'll do bathrooms and snacks on this side. We'll do something eye-catching here, and then we'll do shops and food. Battleship the bathroom. All right, let's take a look at scenery, because there's usually some weird stuff in here. There's nature, there's props, there's shapes, there's cameras. Let's go to props. Ooh, this is very, these little drapey...
You gotta stand right up. You gotta run to a window and say, hey, these floors are dirty as hell,
and I'm not gonna take it anymore. Oh, hell yeah, Joey Nels. Joey Nels, take some snaps of those. Take some pictures. Put them in the all things toy collecting thread over on my Discord. I wanna get a look at those. I'm sure they're great. I saw. Did you get both versions of Bear or just one? That's the big question. Yeah, I think these kind of look like the old USHRA logo, which I believe I actually have as an emote. Yeah, there it is. So we're going to definitely put those. If this is the Monster Truck Main Street, we got to do that for sure. Let's get a look. Is there anything here that's like a big truck? Like, it would be great if we could put a truck right up, like, boom, you walk in, there's a monster truck. If there's not, I'm going to put a little platform or something as a space saver, and then we will make a truck. Because we can put just shapes in here, and we can find a way. Because I know we can also alter colors and things, so we can, like, mess with, like, wagon wheels and parts and make a truck. Like, that might be a whole stream where we just take some of these parts and jerry-rig something along. Yeah, Q-Song big-ass truck. Yeah, big red truck. They opened and closed with it. It was awesome. Guys, I'm so psyched for new scrubs. Come on. I'm going to be doing a deep dive over the next few days, pulling up some fresh options for karaoke. What's this? This is a big, okay, that's a big like water base. That's cool. All right. Good to know. I'm looking at like bases that we can have as like a parking mount for a monster truck. But yeah, I need some, yes, fresh youngman, fresh, Oh, right, we need a cycling land because fresh youngman. Oh, I bet these spools would work as monster truck tires. Yeah, we're gonna end up having to like cobble together from different parts a monster truck for sure. Oh, all these pieces of spaceships.
Animatronics? Right, audio animatronics.
Fresh Youngman bicycle toys.
Electronically
Oh,
animated by sound.
Freshland is about to slap. Yeah. Okay, we got the steam shovel base. That's looking a little truck-like. I'm thinking we just find a platform for now. But I do want to scroll through everything here just to get a sense of what there is. Yeah, there's some stuff we can work with. Yeah, we're gonna cause some trouble here, I think. And I feel good about that. Path extras, what do we got here? Oh, okay, yeah, there's some okay. This holiday bin recolored could be a monster truck tire. All right, I think what I need to do needs the path to connect to everything. Terrain? No. Paths. I know there's multiple types of paths. Let's see. Natural. Q. Natural. Ooh. Dirt road. Okay. All right. This is good stuff to know. We'll come back to that. So we're going to leave a spot over here for something. I'm going to put something just sitting there just as a space saver. What's a funny item that we could put there? Oops, I think it'll be something in props. Let's find something vehicle-like. Oh, I like we got the lights, like we have every wrestling company has these lights on the floor. Oh, this is like entryways for wrestling. Oh, maybe we'll have a wrestling ring in one spot. All right. Yeah, a high spot. A path. With a shrubbery. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna put the okay, placement controls. Firm placement, cancel placement. Good. We make this thing way bigger. Because right now it's a little small. Okay. Move. Duplicate. And demolish. Yeah, we're going to demolish that. That's not big enough to be funny as a placeholder. We need something big. How big's this fake hot dog? Luggage? There was something like a big, there was like a covered wagon. I think that's what we're going to put there for now. Again, just something to take up a little space. Or, you know what, the steam shovel base, maybe? Hot diggity dog. Gonna paint the wagon. Gonna paint. Oh, I was actually just listening to the old Simpsons soundtrack albums earlier today. Yeah, there's the covered wagon. Gonna paint a wagon. Gonna paint it good. We ain't bragging. We're gonna coat that wood. Maybe we'll turn that wagon into a monster truck. There were a few tracks on there that I was like, these could be good for Perry. These could be good for Army. I was like, there were some here that could be good for karaoke if I can find a karaoke track version. Baby on Board was definitely on the list. A booze hound named Barney definitely made the list. Big Amish Nick Kurtz. Okay, right now we're going to drop that there. Olay, it's showtime. Making my GFL. I was going to ask, when's your significant other, when's your better half going to join in? When are we going to see Mrs. Little Bacabella come into the stream? Here's the Grim. You could make a Mad Max meets Wild West steampunk style. Oh, okay. You know, given the spiky vest and stuff look that I've had, that's not a bad idea. Great Limp Bizkit reference. Good heavens. Guys, this chat has been off the wall tonight. You guys have been crazy. We're like almost an hour in and I've done practically nothing because I've just been hanging with you guys. And I'm not hurt by it. All right, so I'm thinking
Stop booing. There's nothing wrong with it. There are dozens of us. Dozens!
welcome aboard Puro Frog 555. I'm assuming this is Mrs. Nails as we could refer to you. There are dozens of yes, the Tobias emote. Now I have to ask you got me. I have to ask Pure Frog 555. Are you also watching Arrested Development with Joey Nails for the first time? Because I can't imagine a better time. That sounds delightful.
Bobby, Al Yankovic blew his brains out in the late 80s after people stopped buying his records. I definitely, I realized other than UHF, I don't really have a Weird Al alert anywhere in there. We're going to need one. Joey Nails, thank you for the gift subs tonight. Happy to have Pure Frog 555 in the crew. All right, let's go ahead. We need first aid and restrooms. So let's go ahead and find a restroom that matches the vibe here. To me, the pirate toilets sort of feel right? Like, I know like technically this one's probably closer to what those are, but the pirate toilet I don't think is bad. I think it's actually gonna do the trick. Now I would have to make a path going the other way. Let's because we got entrances on both sides. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter which way it points. It is nice that it has them on both sides though. So let's go about like this, and we're going to have a path come out to each end. Just whoop, up and up. I think is the way to do it. Imagine Hank knowing running with scissors exists. Why is he singing about Eddie Vedder? I hate Eddie Vedder. You can hear him getting just worked up on it. All right. We're going back to our standard path here. And let's just connect. All right, I'm getting okay at this. I'm not great at it, but I'm getting okay at it. And we want them to be able to get right back onto the street here. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. All right, we have bathrooms. Bathrooms achieved. All right, let's go back into our shops and facilities. Because I do think we should probably... To me, the first aid station goes like right here, just kind of out of the way, right? Like... And what look do we want for it? I'm kind of thinking... Yeah, maybe just this one. This one's like kind of simple. Let's rotate it around, see what it looks like. Okay, I like... Yeah, right there, it comes kind of pre-pathed, and I do like that. But just for the heck of it, I want to spin it around. Hey. Don't you be a pain. All right. Yeah, let's go like right about there. Nice and out of the way. Hey, look, people are coming in and looking around. Well, that's neat. I don't think that was happening before, was it? Listening to Albuquerque. Is this song actually 15 minutes long? And is he just talking the entire time? Why does he hate sauerkraut so much? I do love all of that. That's boy, what a stream, you guys. We've been showing toys. I had new toys come in. We had bits flying. We had hype trains. I've been doing the Hank Blah unironically in shock. Blah. Yeah, there's a few things that I pick up here and there from Hank Hill that I'm like, I gotta watch this. I don't know if this is going to be appealing to everybody. So I'm thinking we put like some kind of beverage in like a food stand, and then we have a path come off here, and we'll start a land here. Right? I think we're just about there. It's driving him crazy. I said to my mom, I said, "Hey Mom, what's up with all the sauerkraut?" My dear sweet mother, she just looked at me like a cow looks at an oncoming train. She leaned right down next to me, and she said, "It's good for you." All right, drink shop. Perrytown Drink Stall. I like that. We're definitely not like theming particularly well. I'm like bouncing all over in terms of theme here. All right. Yeah, I like that. I love that it's self-paths. That's very cool. Okay, get that there. Now we need some food right next door, right? Definitely need some food next door. Now that's a fairy town, so let's go with let's stick with let's do the food and then a gift shop, maybe right next to each other or something. I think we want to keep sort of similar stuff here. Well, let's spin around and see if that fell in the way I wanted it to. No, we got to rotate that thing around. It's facing the wrong way. Oh no, I guess you can get to everything from there. Right, that's looking good. That's looking good. Our main street's coming along. You know, Disneyland wasn't built in a day, and Perryland will be no different. Tiny, it's our own tiny town. Hero Botic, welcome in. Hero Botic missing all the excitement. We had hype trains, we had bits flying, it was crazy.
But in this business of show, you have to have the heart of an angel and the hide of an elephant.
But you've never actually had an audition.
Well, excuse me. Excuse me.
Man, Ricky and Brad won the NXT Tag Championships. You picked the right alert for that, the show business one. What a man, big day. You know, I'd privately, Ricky and I had a lot of conversations when he was new, or when he was newer, where I was basically telling him like he was really good and he was a lot of fun to work with. And I am so happy to see all that he's done. Same goes for Aaron Rourke. We had the same conversation. All right, I'm thinking path between these into a different land, and then maybe we try to match we put the gift shop over here to sort of match, and we'll have another path off this way, going to a different land. Or maybe the path comes off of the bathroom path. Yeah, I think that's what we do. So we'll go ahead and we'll drop in. Where did our gift shop go? There it is. Oh, it's all kitty corner. Okay. I mean, that's not the worst thing. Let's go something like, do I want that? I guess that's okay there, but let's get okay, yeah, we got both we got the road going to both sides. I kind of like that. That feels a little Epcot-y to me because the paths are not totally linear in Epcot, and I appreciate that. I don't have staff working the building. Staff need to occasionally. Okay, yeah. Well, I'll put in the staff building. Jeez. Staff building. Caribbean staff building. Fairy tale staff building. Let's go with the fairy tale one. Put it right back here. Then I guess they must need like a path to get to it or something, right? Because I don't see one. Shops are not accessible from the park entrance. I disagree. I think most of them are. I mean, these ones less so, but we can fix that, right? 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 All right, let's zoom in and see what we can do here. Staff building. Skipper Dan. That's right. It ain't exactly what I planned, 'cause I'm a tour guide on the Jungle Cruise ride. Skipper Dan is the name. All right, I bet we can go. Well, look at that. Look at the little guy. The little clock goes off up there. It's like it's a small world. Ha ha. Ha. All right. And let's go ahead and get all these nice and connected. That way they're all accessible. Everyone can spend their money. You know, we want people in there spending money. And then let's get a look. We need to see, where's the staff entrance? I guess that must have been it, right? Like that's got to be it. Yeah. So let's go ahead and staff can just enter like from out here. I don't, I like the idea of a hidden thing for staff, but whatever. It doesn't have to be hidden. Staff building, is that where the MRSA infections are developed at theme parks? Yeah, that's why the theme parks are here. I bet that's a karaoke. Yo, Skipper Dan could totally be a karaoke. I've also been compiling lists of stuff that I can do with my guitar for when we do our day-long celebration stream for the 3-year streamiversary coming up in May. I've got a whole list. I'm gonna share it on the Discord so that we can all brainstorm some stuff. Because I want to do a lot of different stuff on a day-long stream. We got watch-along stuff planned. We got some gaming stuff planned. We got to do some design work. We got to hop in Tinkercad and make some toys. With unlimited time, we could make a lot of stuff. On these streams, I try to keep them at around 2 hours, give or take. And it can be hard to finish a bigger project in that time. All right, so we've got a pretty decent little main street started here. There's room for a monster truck, maybe a second monster truck over here. Once we decide we're going to do that. But for now, let's put a path coming out over here and let's start a land. We need some rides. I want to get an online D&D group together in the Discord sometime. Yo, you should definitely do that. I'm such a weird guy because I'm one of those nerds that never got into all the things that I should have gotten into, if that makes sense. Torres will know exactly what I'm talking about because we've talked about that a bunch. Where there's a bunch of things that I should, by all rights, be super into that I've just never jumped into. D&D, Magic the Gathering, all that stuff. And it's not because I don't like those things. It's just it never happened. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. All right, let's call that a pretty good start to that path. We'll go a little further. There we go. Always need a little bit of a hub. And we might try to make this bigger and put something there that people can walk around. But let's hop out of paths and let's start looking at where we would put some rides. I like track rides. Okay, there's boats. Oh, crank start with the cars. Oh, come on, let's go. Oh, the ring. Okay, so this is like an Autopia. Okay, all right. They're getting my attention here. Let's take a look at regular rides because I've only seen a smidgen of this stuff when we were just peeking at some of the tutorial stuff before. Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun making a mess with some of this stuff. Yep, this is looking pretty good. And then there's coasters. Oh my goodness, there's coasters. Look at this. Oh, we got a car themed coaster. Copperhead Strike, which I believe is a real coaster from a real park. Messyland, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be all over the place. This is, in a lot of ways, what I'm doing right now is sort of just getting everything roughed out. To me, what we're doing right now is sort of the equivalent of like sketching. Because eventually I'm going to want to do something crazier. You know what I mean? All right, blueprint placement controls. Oh, this, okay. All right, all right. Whoa, look at that. Crazy. All right, let's rotate it around and see where our entrance is. I think okay, I believe let's just set it there because we can always move it again later. I believe that's going to be our entrance over there. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, we're going to throw some stuff in here and make this all weird. Might have to change how the house looks. I wonder which of these is supposed to be entrance. I'm guessing this is the entrance, this is the exit. This appears to be the loading area. So I think we got to like bring the path over there, right? Doesn't that seem right? Torres, you going to be at Limitless next month? Hey, Joey Nails, I'm going to be at Limitless next month. Me and Torres both at Bissell Brothers. That's the next one coming up, right? March 27th, I believe. It's going to be a busy few weeks. Anyone watching my schedule fly by, I have Pro Wrestling Grind this Friday. We got Pro Wrestling Grind.
Right, audio animatronics. Audio for sound.
See, and electronically animated by sound.
Thank you, Joey Nails. Yeah, we got Pro Wrestling Grind coming up this Friday. We got to put some paths in. We got, gonna make this thinner. We got Pro Wrestling Grind this Friday. We got Rad Pro Wrestling the Saturday after. We got Blitzkrieg Pro the Saturday after that. Pro Wrestling Grind the Saturday after that with Monster Jam Meetup the day after that. And then I believe the week after that is Limitless. So it's a busy bunch of stuff coming up. Yeah, I'm with Johnny Torres. Schedule going crazy. That Perry emote always reminds me of the face Indy makes at the end of the line. We are going to die. I'm tired, says Johnny Torres. Hey, I am doing the time of my life. Okay, we're going to make the Q line nice and thin coming in here. I do want to, let's get a bit of a closer view here. Yeah, there we go. We want to come in like that. Come over like so. And now we got to switch to the Q line, but we want one that feels right for this ride. I guess we probably should have switched it back a little further, huh? Yeah, like it should have switched here. All right, hang on, everybody. Where's my bulldozer? No touching. Why don't you just marry an ice cream sandwich? Was that Dad? That was Job. Her lies come so fast. Like so fast, you know? All right, here we go. Delete path. We're going to delete, right to there. And we're going to go back to making paths. And let's go ahead and go with a big wide one here. Oh, yeah, maybe not. Let's see. Nah, not that wide. Go thinner. Okay. That's good. And let's real quick take a look. Where do they exit the route? I guess they exit where they load, huh? Like it's all sort of one thing there. Unless they come out the house or something. I don't think that's right. All right. Then we're going to have these two just connect or something. But let's go ahead to queue. Now we got to pick a queue that feels like this weird Victorian car ride area. I don't care for Job. Did somebody say a wonder? Beads? Beads is, you know, I think that's going to end up being the 1-bit alert, is just Job going, beads? Yeah, hey, I don't think we ever got to it. Or if it went by, I missed it in the chat. Joey Nails, how are you liking Arrested Development so far? And to Joey Nails' significant other, are you watching Arrested with Joey Nails? Are you guys watching that together? I'm thinking cobblestones is the way to go in here. Feels right. I assume that's the loading area anyway. I don't actually know. It certainly looks that way. Let's go wider. Not wider, eye level. All right, let's delete the path. Boom, boom. And now let's go back to this and just see. Oh, okay. It wants to just end there. I like that. Okay, let's make it a little bit less wide. Queue setup would something. What's it say? Would be invalid. Says who? Obstructed. How dare you? Okay, back to the cobblestones, I guess. Loving it, and I started it, but she's already watched it, but loves it too. It's one of the best shows for rewatches, Joey Nails. Because no matter how many times you've seen it, there will be something new that you haven't seen before, which is, it's the best. It's the best. All right. How do I connect these? Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and delete this and this. Instead, okay. There are callbacks from seasons before that I'm still seeing for the first time. Yeah. More viewers. Well, hey, look, streaming's not easy. In fact, streaming can be very difficult. So, I'll take the victories where I can get them. Is this the loading area? Where is the loading area on this? This feels like the loading area, right? Unless it's the exit. Okay, let's go more narrow. Can I connect these? I can't. So what am I doing then? Let's see, does it want to just go off of there? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's do a little deleting. I know the pathway system in this game is very complicated. Okay, so it is showing that as an exit and that as an entrance. So that's good. I wonder if that was all I needed to do. Ah. All the way up. You have enough picnic tables? Probably not. Start. We'll clear. Big gulps, huh? All right, well, see you later. Let's see here. Oh.
Not a coward? Would a coward have this?
What the hell is that?
These are my words, Mother. From Army.
From Army.
The seal is for marksmanship. And the gorilla is for sand racing.
Sand racing. Extra gloves. I'm going to kill you, Lloyd. I'm going to kill you, Lloyd. I'm going to figure out how to connect these. I know there's a way to do it. I just don't know how. Flattened terrain, yes, sure. Tunneling, sure, why not? I don't know. Why not? Yeah, that's fine, I suppose. Oh, now it's dark out. Ooh, I like the lighting in this ride at nighttime. That looked cool. I know our expert came and went already. I know there is some trick to how to connect this ride, and I haven't figured out what it is. Path over path. Rotate junctions, straighten joints. Raise height. I like that this ride here just looks like standard Victorian home with a racetrack around it. Yeah, it's kind of what I imagine I would live in. Like, why not, right? Why not just have a boring Victorian home, but then surround it with Autopia? I like that the track goes through the house. That's cool. I'm not sure why it does that, but I like that it does. All right, let's go ahead and back this off just a little. Let's find our cobblestones, and let's figure out how or why this doesn't want to connect. Is there some other way in that I'm not seeing? No, it looks like that's that. That's got to be our ride load area. It's a bit like the Haunted Mansion, just without the haunted. Thank you. That's exactly right, Ursula Grimm. Ursula Grimm, you're my expert on this. How do I get this to connect? What am I missing? There's something I'm not doing. Is it that it's got to raise up a little? I bet it is, isn't it? Perry, would you go to Funtown in Saco, Maine sometime? I bet I would. Hang on. Now I have to go look that up real quick. Oh, I would definitely go to this. Oh man. Okay. All right. Hang on. Have you added an entrance to the station to connect the path to? I haven't. Oh, I didn't think I needed to do that. I didn't even know that was part of it. I thought it just came pre-done. I mean, there's an entrance here on the outskirts of the ride. There's that, but not on the actual loading station. So maybe that's what I need. Entrance gate. Oh, like just at the front of the park? That I did. But not for the ride. For the ride, there's this and there's that, which is an exit, but I don't see where they exit out of. I assumed it was sort of the same place as the loading area, but I don't have any reason to believe that necessarily. I'm just kind of guessing.
No denying the heart, no denying how important this matchup is. As now Ryan Mooney on the shoulders.
The course effects. Round we go.
Perry go round.
Crash landing.
Welcome in Super Weapons TV with the raid. Rolling in to see my my finishing move, the Perry go round. The Ghostbusters, and they're in control. Torres, you blowhard. Welcome in, Super Weapons. Click on the station and click Add Entrance. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's give that a shot. Let's get out of paths. Let's click on that. Aha, place entrance. Yes. Yes, that's all it took. Except I need to undo that. There we go. I want it there. Now the exit, I think, has to come out the same thing. So I'm going to have to redo my path here a little bit. But thank you, Ursula Grimm. And Super Weapons TV, welcome in. Do you know me previously from anywhere else, or are you just discovering me on Twitch? Because there's a lot to know. The folks who've been here a little bit, they know. They know that I am professional wrestler Perry Von Vicious, the human monster truck. Oh, you only know me from Twitch. Well, I am professional wrestler Perry Von Vicious, the human monster truck. And yes, I stream all kinds of different games here on Twitch. I also do toy making. Ooh. What did we pop? What was that one? It was a cheer. Okay, that was a cheer. Is that the Von Vicious estate? Yeah, this is the Von Vicious estate. Oh man, that's a good point. Yeah, this has got to be Rich Guy Perry land. All right, let's see. So I want to go with the same cobblestones that I've had. If I can even discern which ones they are. I think it's these. I think it's these ones. And I want to bring the width all the way down to try to match that, although it's extra wide now.
There's nothing wrong with it. There are dozens of us. Dozens!
Thank you for the follow, Super Weapons TV. That's right. Johnny Torres knows one of the, a very prominent member of the Von Vicious estate, of course. Path, I actually need to go Q. That's what I was doing wrong. We gotta drop the width of that way down. Oh, not that far. Actually, we might need it to go about that far. Yeah, we kind of do. Okay, we're gonna come from there. We're gonna go back all the way along this. And then these are just bloop, we're gonna connect like so. And then we're gonna bring this up around this tree right next to the path. See, because now we're getting somewhere.
Bobby, Al Yankovic blew his brains out in the late 80s after people stopped
buying his records. Thank you for gifting a sub, Joey Nails, and welcome aboard Super Weapons TV. Oh, you were just playing Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. Oh, that's awesome. So you're a bit like me. You're another theme park nerd. Folks, let's if you're enjoying this stream, although this stream's been chaotic, I will admit. Let's go ahead. Let's throw a couple of follows over to Super Weapons TV. Sounds like they play some games like we do. But yeah, welcome aboard. We've been having a great time, me and the crew here. Yeah, this stream has been pure chaos. Between me getting very little done, folks throwing bits and subs left and right like crazy. Okay, how do I connect these? This is where it gets tricky. Let's delete, delete, delete. And I almost think I kind of want to... Can I make the exit smaller? Is that what I need to do? We need to get back to the queue here. Yeah, it should do that. What's it say? Connecting a queue path to ride exit. Oh, okay. So does this need to be a regular path then? Oh, it does. Okay. All right, so that's what's going on. Is that this all has to be not that, I guess. Right? Is that what it's asking me to do? Let's try it out. Let's bloop, 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 bloop. And now let's go to like regular path. That's exactly what it wants. That is exactly what it wants. Okay. All right. Now we're figuring it out. All right. So we're going to delete, delete, delete. We're going Matt Hardy style on all this. All right. I'm going to go path. We're going to go cobblestones because we want it to look pretty. It's got to be skinnier. It can't fit through there. Am I going to have to tear that tree down? Oh, I guess it goes right through the tree. Brother Nero, I knew you'd come. I think you're trying to connect QPath to an exit. Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing, and I was just going to keep trying. I'm going to have to take that tree out. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to have to. I hate the idea of doing it, but yeah, I'm going to have to bulldoze that thing. Yeah, I like that tree, but not enough to mess with what I'm doing. All right, back to paths. Now we were using this guy to come on in here. It's too fat. I'm going to have to readjust this other one. Okay. And now we will just... Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't want that. I don't want that to do that. Okay. There we go. We will just connect those. That's lovely. And now we'll have to take some of these trees out too. Oh, I hate to do it. I hate to do it, but I got to do it. Thank you for popping in, Super Weapons TV. We hope to see you again soon. Herobotic and Johnny Torres talking eugenics. Johnny Torres has been working his way on a video project. He's working on some very exciting stuff that'll be revealed very soon. I'm hyped on it. I suppose I could probably just move these. I don't have to bulldoze them. This is what a hippie I am that I'm like upset about bulldozing trees in a fake video game. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just who I am, I guess. All right, and I think this is the one we're using. Yeah, this is the one we're using. No, hey. Deleted. No, hey. There we go. All right. So I think that's all that needed. Right? Like I'm pretty sure that's it. Unless, does it need like an exit thing over here? Or is it, I guess it's just good. They can just walk right out, right? Like it doesn't need like a fancy exit. Perry truly is the Lorax. Yeah. That's fair. Fair enough. All right, well let's I guess. I mean, is this something can I just tell it to open? Okay, that's all just customizing stuff. They're coming up. I don't think it's open. Maybe I click the person. Hey. No, they're just a prop. Yeah, I know guests are unhappy. I haven't done anything yet. Come on, man. Click the station to open. The actual station thing. Hey, wait, guys, come back. And then we got to ride this thing. We've been mucking around here. There we go. Ride status closed. Cannot open as ride is untested. Oh, I guess we got to test it out, huh? Who's ready to test a ride? We ready to do this? Let me make sure that I'm going to have audio. There we go. All right, I guess we got to test it. Come on, catch a ride. A lot of litter in the park. Look, I'm getting there, guys. Jeez. Okay. Where's my test button? Just customize. Yeah, we got to customize some stuff on it at some point. I know this. I got stuck here last time. Where's my test button? Because we got to ride this thing. He's got a ticket to ride. He's got a ticket to ride. Oh, we're definitely going to rename this and then deck it all out and make it crazy and weird. I wonder if we can change what the cars look like other than just their colors. All right, but the important thing here is that we figure out how to test it. How do I test it? Where's the test button? Edit track. All right, I could edit the track too. This thing could do all kinds of stuff. Click the testing tab, that little pop-up. Testing tab, little pop. Testing. There we go. Start test. Oh, yeah. Away it goes. Okay, so far so good. It's cruising right along. I like that. The lights are coming on because it's nighttime. All right, all right. I know there's a lot of litter in the park, okay? I don't need your notifications. I'm just trying to make a little car ride. All right, it's testing. I mean, so far, so good. It's coming through. It's looking good. Everything's moving where it needs to move. We're definitely going to ride this thing before the stream's over. Oh, that's true. This is a little bit like Mr. Toad's. Yeah, we're going to have to... This will be like Mr. Perry's Wild Ride or something. Or the Von Vicious Estate Ride. Hire some cleaners. Name them all Big Cat. Not Sweeper? All right, how long has the ride got to test for? Because it seems to me like it's working. Okay. Test ratings. There's a lot of vomit in the park. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't put up a first aid tent. Yeah, I got to do that. Okay. Okay, good. Open. Boom. Look, I know the park is in dire straits at the moment. Okay, here comes someone. That guy. That guy is going to be our first to ride, and we're going to take his view. Here we go. We're going on the ride, you guys. We're doing it. Yeah, this is so weird. This is a lot like... Now, I started to tell our friend Ursula Grimm about this last time, and I didn't get it out. I got distracted because I think there were bit alerts going off. Watching the first person of this is a little bit like this guy made a recreation of Epcot as it was opening day. It is called Futureport 82. It's awesome. It's an Epcot sim that is incredibly realistic. It's not made in one of these games. He's making the whole thing whole cloth in Blender. And it's incredible to play with. And I'm such a parks nerd. Oh, here we go. They're loading up behind us. Here we go. I do like that I can kind of look around a little bit. It is a lot like Futureport in that way. This is great. You need to hire some staff. Little mermaid statue. Kind of strange, but okay. This is fantastic. This is definitely the Von Vicious estate. As the resident race car driver of the group, I gotta say, it needs to go a bit faster. I can turn the speed up. Yeah. Ooh, ride price. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh, I love being in the house. Look at this. The fire comes on when you go by it. The music? Okay. The fountain comes on when you pass it. This is great. Yo. I'm a lover of slow-moving dark rides. And as far as I'm concerned, that was a 10 out of 10. I love it. Absolutely love it. We're gonna make that better later. Look at how popular it is. Look at that line. We're gonna have to put more rides in, but we need a first aid spot for sure. High school, my shop teacher built his whole house without power tools and made it so he could drive his Jeep into his living room. Holy crap, that's awesome. It's us in the French Quarter in 2018. Yo, what a time. What a time to be alive. Only the ride only picked up for me and River. Yeah. For me, the ride went just lovely. It was slow and easy. All right, we need like a first aid tent like here or over here maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking like right here is first aid. Because people have been whining. Multiple shops do not have a vendor. Look, hey, quiet down. I'm going to hire people in a minute. He always wore a beret. That sounds like a guy who built his own house without power tools. All right, first aid. Let's Caribbean, I think is good. Put a path going into the other side here as well, because why not? What kind of road do we have up front here? No, that's not it. Is this it? No, that's not it either. This is it. Yeah, that's the one. I just want it to match. That's all. I'm digging their little music here. Very Frontierland. All right, we definitely need another ride. We got to hire some people. Yeah, okay, let's hire vendors. Oh, hello. Oh, hey. I said hello. All right. Staff. We need a janitor. Place staff member. Okay. Let's throw him like here. Let's throw another one here. Okay. Let's hire some more staff. Definitely need a mechanic. He's going to have to be like over here somewhere. You know, sort of, whoa. Very Lion King sunset. Beautiful. Look at that. The sun's setting over Perryland. Hey, and we're back. We are so back. Okay, put a mechanic guy there. Never know when he might be needed. Let's go ahead and see about some more folks. Security. Yeah, we're going to need security for sure. We need him out front. Yeah, he can go right there. Put another one up there. Hey, I see someone running. Put security next to him. Let him sort it out. There we go. Slow the simulation speed down. It was moving a little fast for my liking. Let's see. Do you have costumed entertainers? Not yet, but like you said, tempting me. Let's we need to hire staff. We gotta, oh my goodness. Look at these. Look at this guy. Good heavens. Janitors, entertainers, vendors. Okay, so we have a few, but let's see. Definitely need some vendors, and they need to be in shops, so let's, I guess I'll just start dropping them and let them figure it out. They seem smart enough. Everybody's got to work somewhere. There, walk into these places and apply for work. They are all perfect. Get those crazy egg dudes now. Okay, these guys. King Coaster. I want the dinosaur. Gulpy Rex. Come on, you don't want Gulpy Rex next to the coffee shop? Come on. Gulpy Rex. You know what? 2 Gulpy Rexes, because why not? It's my world. Get wine, Mom Fox. Oh, this that's coffee, and which is I put the dinosaur next to the coffee stand. It's fine. I love the Tiki God. Let's go Tiki God. Doesn't you know what? He's gonna go right by the first aid. One of each, at least one of each. We need another ride though. And since we got like Rich Guy Perryland over here, we have a theme going. This is where Rich Guy Perry stuff is going to go. So let's throw another ride in here. What seems a lot of litter? Oh, not enough trash bins. Oh, I didn't even think of trash bins. Is that like toolkit items? No, maybe more like shops and facilities. Let's see. I really didn't even think about trash cans. I'm Big Mac, constable and best friend of Mayor McCheese, with powers comparable to Mayor McCheese. Yeah, I think a pre-made coaster might be it. That might be the move. Let's see. Maybe it's in just building stuff? No, that can't be right. Aaron Hannon fist pump. Nothing can kill the grimace. Oh man, I am losing money like crazy. Oh, I'm so good at losing money. Alright. Many guests are unhappy. Hey, you know what? These guests can shut up. They're still buying tickets. That's right, I've got the Disney train of thought going. Alright, let's put in a small ride like right here and then a big coaster over here. What's the elixir machine? Good heavens. Alright, what's gonna go in? What do we think is good for like the rich guy land? Like, I would say a carousel, but that's the Perry go round, and that's got to be like a centerpiece somewhere. Maybe just a Ferris wheel, like a big wheel. Yeah, maybe that's what we do. Maybe we bring this guy over here. Let's zoom way in. Okay, it looks like one side is the entrance and the others are exits, maybe? It's a little hard to tell. Yeah, it definitely is. Okay, so that's the entrance. That other side is the exit. So let's go like there. Woo! Yeah! There goes the coolest guy in the 3rd grade. Yeah, we got about enough time to get this ride up and rolling. We're going to ride it one time, of course. I mean, we came all this way. Duh. Yeah, this is definitely like very in the style of like Mickey's Fun Wheel at California Adventure. All right, let's bring the path over here and then we'll get it all connected. So let's path it up nice and wide. We're gonna just like so. Now I want to switch to a queue. We need to make an entrance on this. No, hey. Path. Let's go back to here. Place entrance. Entrance here, maybe? Place exit. We'll put here. I think that's pretty good. To years abroad, seeing all there is to see in New Jersey. You guys, this is... you guys have gone deep into the Kevin Smith wormhole there. Perry's Fun Wheel, aka the Body Slam. Here comes a fun cooker. Alright, paths. Let's bring the width way down. I kind of want to try to match that one, which looks a bit like this. Now, do I need a queue going up to that? I don't think I do, right? Because that's the exit. So we'll just have it go right to there. Now I need to go queue. And this queue is going to look... oh yeah, we're doing the switchbacks, baby. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We're doing the Disneyland switchback. Yeah, we did it. We did the switchback. Yeah, you got modded. I mean, that's not surprising with that movie. Got auto-modded. Yeah. Yeah, there's a few terms in there that'll definitely get you auto-modded. Auto-modded Pia. How'd I do? All right. We got to test this thing. Okay, exit doors open. Other doors open. Thing goes around. All right, all right. Good, good, good. Yeah, I deserved it. Yeah, when the paths work, it's really nice. Now that I'm like getting a bit more of a grasp on the way they work, the system at play. Hell yeah. While this test is running, I'm checking out the Discord. Joey Nails dropped those. He did. Did he get all three? He did get all three. Both Bears and Gabby. Let's go. Great looking toys. We haven't popped a show a toy in a while. I got a bunch more of those mini toys to show. But I guess, we got... Okay, there's another hype train image that I'm going to use from Adam NX67. Nice. Good stuff going on in the Discord. Kids, if you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. We got good convos going on over there all the time. One of the bears isn't a micro... Really? It isn't a micro brawler? I have to look at the toy again. Oh, you're right. It's not. But it's not, but it is, right? Like, it's definitely a micro brawler. It's just not branded for them. Whoa. Oh, that's the Deathmatch Bastards. Yeah. Oh, that's so sick. Do me a favor. We don't have to say it in the chat on the stream, because I know sometimes prices vary show to show. And also, he may have given you a good brother price. Do me a favor. Over in the Discord, you can post it. Go let us know what it costs for you to snag those three, because I want to know. I want to know. One man's Silk Song is another man's Planet Coaster. Systems all the way. Systems all the way down. For sure. All right. I feel like can't find a staff building with space. Increase capacity. Build more. Ensure staff... these staff got to stop complaining. Is what I think. You know what I mean? All right. It says it tested. Right? It's done testing. So we got to open this thing. Or is it still testing? Oh, it's still testing. Okay, still testing. I think it's working. Oh my god, I'll add trash bins in a minute. Stop asking me to do boring stuff. Just let me make a neat theme park. Game is so needy sometimes. Folks, in a few minutes here, we are going to call it a stream once we've been able to give this thing a proper ride of its own. And once we've done that... Oh yeah, there is trash on the ground. Wow. These people are pigs. How do I put in trash cans? Let's figure it out. Feels like shops and... Maybe it's scenery? Or maybe it's path things, right? Isn't it like path accessories or something like that? There's a thing here somewhere that's like path accessories. That's not it. That's not it. Yeah, trash and benches is usually... Okay, restaurant, small attractions. Toolkit items, maybe? Oops. Lights, animatronic signs. Okay. Oh, vehicles. Show me the vehicles. Oh, there's no items yet. We got to do some research, I think. Okay, well, to be continued on that. That's not the most important thing right now. Park management, maybe? Staff building. Vendors, janitors. People do like to complain about sitting. Our janitors really ain't doing their job that well. Maybe it's because there's not enough staff building.
Can't give up. You gotta stand right up. You gotta run to a window and say, "Hey, these floors are dirty as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore."
Terrain, maybe? No. Paths. I feel like it would be in paths somewhere. Building? No. How am I not seeing where this stuff goes? Because I know I found it before. Maybe I think it's in scenery, right? It's in scenery. Path extras. Boom. Here it is. Okay, we got some different trash bins. We got to just put some regular old trash bins up. They don't have to be fancy. But if they are, all the better. I like a rustic bin. All right, let's go boom. Let's go boom. Boom and boom. Now let's come up here, do it here as well. Put some benches out so that these people don't whine like giant babies. I do like a bench along an exit path. Love that. All right. So I think with that, that's feeling a bit better. That's a bit of an improvement. We'll have to do more for sure. I think what we got to do, we got to open this thing. The testing is complete in my mind. Okay, stop test. The test was good. Start test? Why is it still testing? How long is the damn test? Why is it still testing? We do like sitting. Sitting rules. Folks, this has been a great stream. I've been having a blast. We've kind of done some nonsense building here. I'm into it. I think we've got a good start. I am going to have to drop in more trash bins and more benches, for sure. How long is this test supposed to go on? Open. Boom. There we go. I just did it. I just pulled the trigger. I pulled the trigger on our digga-da-dunt, digga-da-dunt, digga-da-digga-da-dunt. All right, there's people coming this way. They're coming. We're gonna go for a ride. Yeah, I'm gonna put more bins down. Okay, just relax. Guest camera. Here we go. Here we go. And then we're gonna get ready to wrap the stream. And we're gonna have to raid somebody. So while this is going on, I'm gonna look at who's on.
Hey!
Hey. Ooh, maybe we'll raid someone else who's playing Planet Coaster and see what they're up to. All right, we're on. We're going for it. Look at these people riding with us. What a sight. When the ride starts moving, we all got to put our arms in the air. So exciting. The anticipation is really something. Wow. Oh, we're going to get a big view of the park from up here. I kind of want to, like, switch to that guy's view maybe, but... Well, here we go. All right, put those hands in the air. I just realized that that emote looks like I'm riding a roller coaster. I'm into it. Look at all those tiny people down there. That's right, child. You tell them. Oh, okay, we can see the lights a little bit. I'm into this. Kind of a people mover Star Tours color scheme. Nice view from up here. Yo, I'm into it. This is great. We'll bail out of that view. Oh, Crankstar does have a long queue time. What do you want from me? I don't know how to make it go faster. James Taylor intensifies. Joey Nails with the Danny Dorito. Nice. Hey guys, I think we're off to a pretty good little start. Like, look, we got a lot to work with here. We've got one ride. We've got a little bit of a Main Street USA. We've got some facilities in. And we've got a lot of space to work with. I believe our land is something in the way of about like this. So we got a lot to build on here. And we got stuff coming up that we got to try. We got to figure out how we're going to... Our tiki guy dancing around. Let's get a first person view from someone who's approaching the tiki guy. All the trash on the ground. Feels like I'm at Six Flags. Oh, they all that whole family had ice creams. This janitor is miserable. Okay, you know what? It's a good start. We're off to a solid beginning here. All right, you guys. I'm gonna switch us over. We are going to go raid somebody. We're gonna call it a stream. Tiki Cheeky. Hope they add them in Planet Coaster 2. Oh man. At some point I gotta get on Planet Coaster 2 also, but I wanted to just start here, you know, just for now. Like this was gonna be where we start for the moment. All right. So I'm gonna put it up to all of you. And I'm going to see what we say in the chat. I'm going to see what answers we come up with. We can... Oh, that could be a good one. We can raid... Johnny from Mega 64 is currently playing Majora's Mask. We can raid Frank Halley, who is watching old WCW Monday Nitro. And I'm taking a quick check to see what's going on this other channel. Because we could also raid Jiminy Cricket, who's doing some music, some random music stuff. What do we think? Do we like Majora's Mask? Do we like Monday Nitro? What are we leaning toward? This game is a blast, man. I'm having so much fun with it, and like I don't even know what I'm doing yet, and I feel like I'm rushing things, but like just having a total blast. Guys, we had a hell of a stream. We are 4 followers away from our follow goal. We are 3 subs away from our sub goal. We smashed our bits goal, so we're gonna have to set a whole new bits goal. We had all new hype levels that we haven't achieved before. Let me know in the chat. What do we think? Majora's Mask, Monday Nitro. What are we thinking? Okara Marie. Oh, what's Okari Marie doing? Tell me what's up, Johnny Torres, before you bounce. What are they streaming? Maybe we'll raid them. Okady Marie. What's Okady Marie streaming? Because I'm all right I'm all right raiding. That won't bother me. Nighttime in the park looks so cool. Morning time in the parks looks cool too. Yeah, we're going to have to do a lot of work here to fix all this up. All right, you know what? I'm just going to do it blindly. Oh, Okada Marie did not help. All right, you know what? We're gonna raid Mega 64 where Johnny Katie Murray. Okay. So we are gonna raid Katie Murray. Somehow I wasn't spelling it right. There we go. We're going to raid Katie Marie. We're going to go hang out there, say hello, drop my emotes when you hop in, and I will see you all tomorrow night at 8:30. We'll be back down in the workshop doing some more toy making. And who knows, if a karaoke pops, that's where the audio setup is at its best. So, Joey Nails, if you're feeling froggy, jump. Shouts out Joey Nails. Shouts out Not Nickabeans, Encrypted Cryptid, Johnny Torres, Ursula. We had all kinds of awesome folks gifting subs, throwing bits, making alerts go off. It was a blast, and we will do it all again tomorrow night at 8:30. I will see you then. Take care, my friends.